The Hawks control the tap. Trae Young to Parker. Jay, I'm going to say that you don't know this, but since 1980, the Hawks have drafted only 4 players to have appeared in the All-Star game. Doc Rivers, Kevin Willis, Al Horford, and Jeff Teague.
Well, how about a guy named Dominique Wilkins? I'm sorry.
Oh, well, interesting that you'd ask. Dominique Wilkins selected by the Utah Jazz. It's Atlanta ball. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Down low for Len. Anthony Davis with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Easy path to the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
James to Kyle Kuzma. To James. Has a look. Shot by James off the mark. Trae Young to the rim. Good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Atlanta.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you.
Trae Young to Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fires the 3. Tough shot. No good for Allen Crabbe. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. From the outside, no good.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
LeBron James, 3 for 4. Good start.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Short jumper off the mark. To James, trying to cash in. Gets a look, can't hit. Parker into the front court. Down 4. To Allen Crabbe. Trae Young. Oh, it's going the other way. 5 seconds. Changes coming from both sides right now. To James. LeBron James. He's now 4 for 6. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Here's a chance from long range. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Trae Young. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
Damian Jones at the line. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. LeBron into the front court. 10-6 our score. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2.
Way to hit. Way to hit.
Hawks have it.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Trae Young. Probing the defense. To Trae Young. Fine to shoot. Trae Young. From long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
That pass stolen by the Hawks. Trae Young, the pass taken away by the Lakers. Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Short jumper stays out.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The screen sets him up for 2. Deep 3 at the buzzer. LeBron James matched up with Damian Jones. First quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
To Bradley. Curling inside. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Avery Bradley. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Parker. Trae Young. To Allen Crabbe. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Short jumper won't go down.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Parker off the mark. Here's Rondo with it. Lead is 2. Screen coming. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Allen Crabbe. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Shot clock winding down. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Rondo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. James. And finishes strong. The Hawks will use a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Trae Young. Has a chance. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Into the front court comes Rondo. Up by 6. To Bradley. Screen coming. Bradley. To Trae Young. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Goes to the right side. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Rajon Rondo pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Rondo with the basketball. Up 6. Kuzma to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's finally. On the board, makes his first shot. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
I'm here. I got ball.
Trae Young. Evan Turner sizing up Cousins. It's Cousins with the rebound. Danny Green to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Trae Young. Five seconds to shoot. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Bradley to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 3 in this first half.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Parsons in a matchup with Boogie. Screen coming. To Trae Young. That's no good. Kuzma to Cousins. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
DeMarcus Cousins, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Parker with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. Trae Young. Shot by Jones, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Anthony Davis sizing up Damian Jones. Bradley to Davis. He was hacked. They let it go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Not today. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half with the Lakers in command.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Hawks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. have a look at the leading scorers for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Field goals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a disadvantage. They just missed to make for the second half.
Player of the half.
LeBron James is lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. LeBron with it up top. They lead it by 14. Bradley to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line. LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. To Allen Crabbe. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of his shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Trae Young. Parker. Good offense rules the day in this matchup. It's Jabari Parker with the jumper.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Davis to James. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. To Parker. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. Crabbe with a shot off the mark. Bradley. Now a steal by Atlanta.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Bradley to James. Pass to Cousins. Down low. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Allen Crabbe. Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. James to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hawks have the board. Anthony Davis tips it. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. James into the front court. His guys leading by 14. To Carter. Finish that. Cousins. Vince Carter to Trae Young. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Carter. Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one, count it. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Trae Young. Fires the three, and it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. To Caldwell Pope. They go down to Davis. Oh, I missed a short one there. Trae Young. Damian Jones, defended by Cousins. To Carter. For three. Missed it. Here's Rondo with it. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Here comes the screen. Bradley to Cousins. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Trae Young. The pass taken away by the Lakers. To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Trae Young. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Green. It was right there. Finishing inside the paint on that one. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Third quarter comes to an end. So far, it's been all Lakers. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
Not that time. To Caldwell Pope. And stuffs it home.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot from the lane won't go. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Has a chance. The shot no good there for Cousins. To Parker. Beyond the arc for three. Did enough to bother Jabari Parker. Shot off the mark. Rondo into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Allen Crabbe sizing up Cousins. To Parker. Vince Carter to Allen Crabbe. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Caldwell Pope. Rondo. And he buries it.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Rondo with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Has a look. Rondo's shot won't go down. Parker into the front court. Down a bundle. Wolf. Doesn't look good here. The Hawks going to make some changes. You'd hate to see anybody get hurt. That appeared to be a lower body injury. Nope, first one does not go. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Here's Rondo with it. He'll run the offense. To Cousins. Trying to cash in. Cousins' shot won't fall. Trae Young. Baseline drive. Add 2 points to the board.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Los Angeles, they have it. Screen coming. Rondo sizing up Damian Jones. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Davis to Danny Green. They work it down to Cousins. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
New blood coming in for both sides. Trae Young. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
John Collins. He's got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. To James. Davis. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. James. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Anthony Davis sends it away. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Trae Young to Allen Crabbe. Just off the mark. Danny Green against the Ukrainian Len. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irina is.
Me neither. It's James controlling the offense. Goes to the left side. Danny Green to James. Kyle Kuzma. Another chance. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got him.
Anthony Davis swats it. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Hawks really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Check out the leading scores for the Atlanta Hawks.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
Boogie Cousins put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in his zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.